Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking you inside the insanely luxurious life of Princess Beatrice. From her royal upbringing and priceless tiaras, to private palaces, billionaire vacations, and exclusive events around the globe. You won't believe the level of wealth, style, and privilege she enjoys on a daily basis. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the world's most fascinating royals and billionaires. When people think of British royalty, names like King Charles, Prince William, and Princess Kate often dominate the spotlight. But there's one royal figure who has quietly lived a life that can only be described as insane: Princess Beatrice of York. She may not be in direct line to the throne, but her lifestyle, connections, and the privileges she enjoys make her one of the most fascinating royals in the modern era. Born on August 8, 1988, to Prince Andrew, Duke of York, and Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, Princess Beatrice has lived a life that perfectly blends old-world royal luxury with the modern international glamour of the world's wealthiest elite. From private palaces to exotic vacations, and from rubbing shoulders with billionaires to wearing some of the most exclusive fashion on the planet, her life is anything but ordinary. Let's dive into the insane world of Princess Beatrice and uncover what her day-to-day really looks like. Royal birth and privilege. Being born into the House of Windsor comes with automatic privileges most people can only dream about. Princess Beatrice is the eldest daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, making her a granddaughter of the late Queen Elizabeth II. From the very moment she was born, her life was set apart from everyone else's. Unlike many children, she didn't grow up in an average suburban home. She was raised in palaces and royal estates, with staff, private security, and access to the finest education from day one. Imagine your childhood birthdays celebrated inside royal residences, attended by members of the most famous family in the world. For Beatrice, that was normal life. Even as a child, she had bodyguards following her to school, traveled in chauffeur-driven cars, and lived under the global spotlight of the media. Yet she was groomed not just to enjoy privilege, but also to carry the weight of royal tradition. Education fit for royalty. Princess Beatrice attended some of the best schools money can buy. She first went to Upton House School, then Coworth Park School, and eventually St. George's School in Ascot, which is one of the most prestigious schools in the UK. Her education was tailored not just to academics, but to refinement. Royals are expected to carry themselves with poise and represent the monarchy everywhere they go, and Beatrice learned this from a young age. She later went on to attend Goldsmiths College, University of London, where she studied history and the history of ideas. But unlike the average college student struggling with loans and part-time jobs, Beatrice lived her university life under the royal umbrella: private drivers, elite social events, and an entire support network ensuring she had everything she needed. A social life among billionaires. Here's where things start getting insane. Princess Beatrice doesn't just hang out with other royals, she mingles with billionaires, CEOs, celebrities, and global leaders. Her circle of friends includes some of the most powerful and wealthy individuals on the planet. She has attended exclusive parties in places like Saint-Tropez, Ibiza, and the Hamptons, where billionaires park their mega yachts and host over-the-top celebrations. It's not unusual to see her rubbing shoulders with Hollywood stars, tech moguls, and international business tycoons. And unlike most royals who maintain a distant, formal lifestyle, Beatrice has often been described as approachable, friendly, and deeply social. She enjoys traveling the world, attending fashion shows, art exhibitions, and events where luxury is the bare minimum standard. Royal fashion and luxury wardrobe. One of the most noticeable aspects of Princess Beatrice's insane lifestyle is her fashion. The royal family is known for strict dress codes, but Beatrice has carved out her own niche. She's frequently seen wearing custom pieces from high-end designers like Gucci, Valentino, and Alexander McQueen. Her outfits aren't just expensive, they're unique statements that often make headlines. And of course, as a royal, many of these outfits are tailored specifically for her, with price tags that can reach into the tens of thousands of dollars. Her jewelry collection is equally jaw-dropping. From diamond tiaras passed down through generations to custom-designed luxury pieces gifted by her wealthy circle, her accessories alone could outvalue most people's homes. When Princess Beatrice wants to relax, she doesn't book a budget airline or an Airbnb. She vacations in the most exclusive spots in the world. From the Caribbean islands to Mediterranean hideaways, Beatrice has been spotted enjoying luxurious getaways in destinations like St. Bart's, Mustique, and Sardinia. These are not average tourist spots. They are billionaire playgrounds where privacy costs millions. She has access to private yachts, luxury resorts, and even secluded estates owned by her family or close friends. Traveling by private jet is common, and she enjoys every trip with the kind of extravagance most people will never experience. In 2020, Princess Beatrice married Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, an Italian property tycoon and millionaire. The wedding itself was relatively low-key compared to some royal weddings, but the details reveal just how insane her lifestyle really is. Beatrice wore a vintage Norman Hartnell dress, once owned by Queen Elizabeth II, customized just for her. Her tiara? The Queen Mary diamond fringe tiara, the very same one worn by Queen Elizabeth on her wedding day in 1947. Imagine wearing a priceless historical jewel passed down from generations of monarchs. That's the kind of access Beatrice has. Her husband's family is wealthy and well-connected, which only expanded her ties to the global elite. Together, they've built a life that perfectly blends aristocracy with modern wealth. Homes and real estate. While she doesn't flaunt dozens of homes like some billionaires, the properties Princess Beatrice does have access to are stunning. She has lived in royal residences like St. James's Palace and has access to the Royal Lodge in Windsor Great Park, where her parents reside. Additionally, her husband's family has property in both the UK and Italy, meaning Beatrice can choose between staying in royal estates or luxury villas overlooking the Mediterranean. Every residence is private, guarded, and filled with the best amenities money can buy. Unlike some royals who live entirely off wealth and titles, Beatrice has also pursued her own career. She has worked in finance, business consulting, and even at tech companies. Of course, her positions are far from ordinary. She isn't applying through job boards or worrying about rent. Her work is more about influence and leveraging her royal network. She has held positions at companies like Affinity, a software company that connects big data with AI, and she is deeply involved in philanthropy and charitable causes. Her career may not be about survival, but it reflects her desire to have her own identity beyond just being a princess. Her charity work gives her global influence. When Beatrice supports a cause, it receives massive attention and funding, another privilege of being royal. Her life is a constant mix of royal tradition and billionaire extravagance, making her one of the most unique figures in the royal family. Princess Beatrice's life is insane because it combines the traditions of royalty with the luxuries of billionaire culture. She isn't just a princess in name, she's someone who moves in the wealthiest circles, enjoys privileges that most royals don't flaunt, and lives with access to palaces, private jets, priceless jewelry, and connections that span across global powerhouses. And that's a look at the insane lifestyle of Princess Beatrice, a world of private jets, luxury estates, high-fashion wardrobes, and elite global connections that most of us can only dream about. Which part of her life shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're always the first to see our next exclusive look into the lives of the rich, famous, and powerful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.